let's solve this rational inequality. That less than sign tells me that we're going to do the number line test value thing. So the way we find the points that are going to go on the number line, for starters, we're going to make this an equation and solve it. All right, the solution to this, that's definitely going to go on the number line. So, Shireen, what's the first thing I do to solve this equation, girl? You make the denominators the same. So what am I going to put? So I'm going to put x plus 5 down here. And we put x plus 5 in the top. Keep. That's right. So when we rewrite this, I'm just going to have 3x minus 1 equals 0. Okay? So I'm going to solve this, and that's going to go on my number line. All right? Christian, pick up from there. What are the next two steps I'm going to do?
You
Add the 1 and divide by 3. That's exactly right. So I get x equals 1/3. So that's one thing that's going to go on my number line. Okay. So I have x equals 1/3. All right. Luis is telling me the other thing that's going to go on the number line is any excluded values. And Luis is telling us that x cannot equal -5. So those are the two values that are going to go on the number line. Shireen, Christian, did you guys get that far? Or were you stuck before now?
I only got up to 3x plus 1.
Okay, so you already, you see where you were going wrong. Shireen, did you get this far? Yeah, but you still got stuck later? You found out your issue. Okay, Jackson, you with me so far, buddy? Okay, so now it's time to make the number line. Oh, Jason, did you get this? Did you get this far, Jason?
I got -5.
All right.
1/3.
Okay. So, so I've got my -5 and I've got my 1/3. Whoops, messing that up. All right, so these are my three. Wait, so open circles or closed circles? So this -5, is this going to be, so Jason, is this -5 going to be an open circle or a closed circle? Open, because excluded values are always open. Shireen, this 1/3, is it going to be open circle or closed circle? Closed, because of the or equal to. All right, this is going to be included. So that's going to be closed circle. So that creates 3 zones in which I need test values. So for example, over here, I might test -6. In here, I'm going to do, I don't know, Christian, what do you want to do in this middle area?
What was 1.3 and decimal form again?
Well, 1/3, you know, 0.3. Right, 0 would be fine. And over here, pick another value.
1.
Like 1. All right, so these would be fine values to use. You could use others. You don't have to pick these exactly. All right, now, so in my calculator, to help me test these out, I'm going to put the left side of this equation. So 3x minus 1 over x plus 5. So I have 3x minus 1 over x plus 5. Make sure you're in Ask X mode. Alright, so I'm doing -6, 0, and 1. So -6, 0, and 1. So 19, -1/5. And what was it? 1/3. And for this problem, we're asking ourselves, is it less than 0? So is 19 less than 0? Is -1/5 less than 0? Is 1/3 less than 0? Yeah, just X yourself out. So what's the yes/no pattern on this?
No, yes, no.
No, yes, no. So that yes in the middle tells us that the solutions are between -5 and 1/3. So the interval notation for that is -5 with a parenthesis, comma, 1/3 with a bracket. So that should have been the answer to number 2.